Hi, my name is Emily Good, and today I am going to be talking about Needful Things by Stephen King. I just finished it last week and I thought a couple of things about it. And I started looking into like what the meaning was behind it, and I found some interesting things. So, if you have read Needful Things, this might be interesting if you didn't also Google about it, like why Stephen King even wrote the book, because there was a reason, obviously, other than entertainment value. Um, yeah, I just thought that it would be a fun little chat, kind of like about the book and the meaning behind it, and also what I thought about it, what I liked and what I didn't like, because there were some things that I really didn't like about it. But now I appreciate them more, and I think that a reread might help me to kind of have those things in my head and maybe make me like it a little bit more. I did really like the book, but there were things that I didn't like about it. So, he published this book in October of 1991, and it was basically an ode to the 80s and all the problems that came with the 80s. And he said, it occurred to me that in the 80s, everything had come with a price tag, that the decade was quite literally the sale of the century. The final items up on the block had been honor, integrity, self respect, and innocence. So I thought that that was really interesting, and it kind of brought into perspective all the different ways that the town completely went to shit in this book and why he did it on such a bigger scale. Which, while I was reading it, I was like, oh my God, there's so much going on. And now I kind of like understand. And so now I'll talk about kind of what the book is about, because I do think that it's a very good book. So basically, we are in Castle Rock, which is the setting of lots of other Stephen King books. And I think that this is the last one that he wrote taking place in Castle Rock. I could be wrong about that, but it does say that it's going to be the final book in Castle Rock. We start out in Castle Rock, and everybody's excited because this new shop is opening. This shop called Needful Things. And if you're familiar with small towns, they don't always like outsiders. So the fact that an outsider has come in and opened up this shop and nobody knows who the owner is, it's kind of exciting, and everybody's talking about it and curious about it. Nobody knows what the guy is even selling. To passersby, it might seem just like an old antique shop, but once you go in, you'll find the thing that you need, the thing that you most desire. People, moms have these secrets that they want, little boys have things that they want. Everybody will find something that they want the most in this shop. Everything is for sale, but it comes at a cost, not just money. So I found this interesting too, that it's as Leland Gaunt points out, Leland Gaunt is the shop owner, this mysterious man who's come to Castle Rock just to open up the shop, and that's Leland Gaunt. And as he points out, at Needful Things, the prices are high indeed. Does that stop people from buying? Does it ever? So I thought that that was really cool too when I read about that. Um, Everything is for sale, and that's kind of what leads the whole town to shit. So you have Polly, who owns You So and So, and she's got her stuff that she wants, and Alan Pangborn, the cop, has things that he wants, but that doesn't come into play until later. But everybody has something that they want, and basically the book is watching different people go into the shop, finding what they need, and then seeing the trouble that ensues after they get what they want. It was so in the beginning, my experience with the book was really enjoying it. I love the plot of the book. I love a mysterious man moving into town, opening up a shop. Nobody knows what the hell is going on, but everybody wants to get there. Everybody wants to get something there, and everybody finds something there. And then trouble ensues. Fascinating, awesome, sounds great. And I was really enjoying it. And I did enjoy the book. I liked the plot. I liked the mysteriousness. I liked seeing some of the different scenarios play out. There were some different, really heart-wrenching things. There is a little boy in there who gets caught up, and that was really intriguing to me to watch or to read rather. But so I liked the plot. I really enjoyed reading the different storylines. What I did not like about it, which I guess I already addressed in how I might be able to like resurrect that, but I didn't like towards the end I was like, oh my god, there's so many different scenarios going on, and like I don't even know what the hell did this person do to this person, like what was their story. That like kind of came up, and I read the book in probably 5 days. So it's not that like I had forgotten things, it was that, well, I guess that I had forgotten things, and other people may not have had this experience, but for me, I was like, what the hell did they do? What was their item that they got? What did they do to this person? Like I was just kind of like a little bit lost, and towards the end I was getting frustrated because I'm like, why are there so many different scenarios happening right now? Could we just have like stuck with the initial ones? And you'll see what I'm talking about if you've read the book, or like if you do decide to read it. At the beginning, it was super easy to follow along. It was super, like, I was gripped, and I was like, oh my God, what is this person going to do with this person? And that was really interesting. But the further on that the book went, and especially at the end, I was like, what the hell is going on? Why are all these different things happening? Like, why was it necessary for Stephen King, the master? So keep in mind that this is just my opinion. But I'm like, why did he feel the need to put so many damn characters, so many damn situations? Why did he do this? Like, it's just so much. This book is like 800 pages. So I felt at the time that I was reading it, I kind of got frustrated because, I'm a mom of two, and I'm like taking the time to read this book. You want tea? Okay. So yeah, I'm taking the time to read this book. I want every page to be like, hey, you need to read this. And I didn't feel like that was maybe the case. Like I felt like there were so many paragraphs upon paragraphs upon paragraphs that did not need to be there to make the story interesting. Like it just seemed kind of like fluff, some of it. So that's frustrating to me as like a reader, that I'm like, okay, so I could have gotten by not reading these words, which kind of makes me feel cheated, I guess. But that was what I didn't like about it, I guess. Just that there was so much information. Would I read it again? Would I recommend somebody to read it if they're looking for a book about a mysterious shop, a mysterious man selling items that kind of cost you your soul? Absolutely. I would definitely recommend this book. Without a doubt, it was fascinating. Would I read it again? Yes, I would. And I think I would appreciate it more the second time reading it, because maybe I would catch on to things that I needed to like catch on to. Maybe I would know the characters better, so now I would know how it plays out more. So again, it's not a book that I disliked. There were just parts of it that I disliked that kind of made me feel a little bit frustrated. So that was what I kind of thought about the book Needful Things. I did really enjoy it. I am kind of on a Stephen King kick. I go through my spurts. I'm trying to figure out which one I'm going to read next. I'm probably not going to read another one in the month of November. I think that, I don't know. I have The Stand. I have The Shining. I have 11, 22, 63. So those are the three ones that I really would like to read. I'm not sure which one I'm going to read next or when, but yeah, that is what I thought about Needful Things. I do recommend it. Again, I hope that this review kind of helped you learn a little bit about it. If you've read it before, did you have that same experience, or did you think that all the information, all the characters were vitally necessary to making this book what it was? I personally would disagree, but I would love to hear what different people thought of it, because I can be swayed. But yeah, that's what I thought about Needful Things by Stephen King. I hope that you took something from this. Thank you so much for watching. Take good care. Bye.